Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to another installment of the Dusker's Test Kitchen. And what I'm interested in trying to ascertain here is whether it's safe to sit in a room with a sentry bot even if you aren't stealthed. Because, I mean, that sounds like the answer should be no. But there were a couple of daily challenges recently where I or somebody else got cornered in a room with a sentry, and it looked like you could just kind of sit quietly in the corner and it wouldn't murder you. And I wanted to, actually test that out and see if I was right about that and not do it in a daily challenge where if I turned out to be wrong, my score would reflect that. So yeah, this is just a ship from my campaign mode run that is currently ongoing, and we've got Kyle here. Kyle has stealth and teleport, and in R3 is a leaper that I'm just not going to bother with, and in R6 is a sentry. So we are going to teleport R6 and immediately turn on stealth. Drops us in this corner. Here we are. Here's our friendly sentry. You'll notice periodically it just sort of spins around to look for things. And I know our stealth is running down. That's part of the point here. So now the stealth is off. It does have line of sight towards us. And we're just sitting here in the room with it. I think a key to making this work is to make sure all the doors are closed. Because when the doors are closed, let it into the room, let it move to the center of the room, close the doors, and you can sit and recharge your stealth or whatever in a room with an active hostile sentry in there with you. It's a little bit ridiculous. And now I'm actually kind of curious as to how close I could get and still not get murdered by it. So we're going to teleport into R2. Stealth is fully charged up again. We'll let it move in here. And there it is, just out of our field of vision. And we're sitting here just fine, no trouble at all. So let's scoot forward a little bit so we can actually... Now we can just barely see it, sort of. Lighting effects are, as always, a little bit weird. But scoot forward a little bit more, now we can definitely see it. Now it's clearly in our view. And we've got these nice little floor grids in this room. Now we're pretty much within 2 squares of it. And rather miraculously, it still doesn't know that we're here. I think this is probably too close, but whoops. And for whatever reason, my hotkey wasn't working there, or I was typing it wrong. I was madly stabbing the Z button, and there was an A in there, because ZZ is my teleport away command. But yeah, so that answers it. You can sit like very, very close to a sentry that's sitting in the middle of a room, completely unconcealed, and unless you get to, you know, maybe 2 drone lengths away from it, it's not going to see you at all, which, you know, just is another point of data to confirm something that LB often says, which is that sentry bots in this game are just spectacularly bad at their jobs. But hope this was useful. Hope it comes in handy. And yeah, that's all for now. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I lied. I'm not done yet. We're still on the same ship, and there is Kyle shot up so that he only has 1 hit point left. One thing that occurred to me after I finished up the initial part of this was that when you think about it, the boarding craft is not all that much smaller than R2 and R6. And so I found myself wondering if you parked in the back of your boarding craft and let a sentry in, could you sit in there with it? I think this is probably going to be the end of Kyle, because I think the answer is probably no. But let's see if we can do it nevertheless. So stealth A1. And here it is in our boarding craft with us. We are just sitting here and there it is, spinning roundy, 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 and not knowing that we're in here with it. And just test and see. Let's leave the stealth off when it comes back in, because it may be when it first comes in, it will see us and murder us. Or maybe it'll just move to the middle of the room and stop, like it did when we were stealthed. Okay, that is utterly ridiculous. It's also really funny. So, yeah, you can share your boarding craft with a sentry bot and not get killed by it, even if you're not stealthed. Just get to the very, very, very back of the room. Trap. Teleport R2, and then just because I actually want to continue with this daily challenge run, and I picked up a fair amount of scrap off this ship already. Okay. So, yes, you can have a sentry bot in your boarding craft with you and not get killed by it. Great job, sentry bot. Great job. Anyway, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.